We are all set, Captain. You are ready to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a public service announcement from Hyperbolic Gaming. Please, no bots on the channel. Thank you for your cooperation. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another stream from Hyperbolic Gaming. I'm Falcon Punch 367. Today, we are going to do up a little, what I call CDS, Community Deck Submission. And what we're going to do is, we got a deck submitted by Spike from yesterday. If I recall correctly, he said it was ninjas. I looked at it. I don't know. We're going to look at it. We're going to see how it works by looking at it. And we're probably going to play it. And we're probably going to tweak it. But you'll see what I mean when I look at it. I'm not here to, like, talk down on decks when they were submitted. But if I don't understand something, we're going to look at it and we're going to talk about it. Mainly the purpose of a CDS is to see what you guys are playing and see how we can improve on things. Now, I'm not an expert by any means when it comes down to Magic, but I have enough general common sense when it comes down to deck building where we can probably work on it together and get it to a really cool place, right? Some people have real cool ideas, and they just don't build it right or effectively. Other times, you know, it's just crap. But hey, we're gonna look at all deck submissions. We're gonna play them, we're gonna tweak them, and we're gonna see how they work. You know, it's kind of like a submit, play, and let's grow type of thing, you know? Constructive criticism. Anywho, music today is provided by, as usual, Hyperbolic and Bat Raster. Thank you very much for allowing us to use your content. Dubby.gg sponsors today's video. So go to Dubby.gg for all your energy drink and hydration needs. All natural energy with 150 milligrams of caffeine. And now that vitamins and minerals sustain it throughout the whole entire day with no crashes and jitters. Utilize product code Hyperbolic Gaming to get 10% off your order. Down in the description. YouTube is finally verified, so links are clickable. So click the link for my favorite Dubby energy drink. Also, too, if you want to play some best of threes with us, form down in the description as well. Fill it out. If you want to submit a deck for us to play, form down in the description. Also, too, links for Bat Raster and Hyperbolic's Bandcamps are located down in the description as well. And Bat Raster also has a new website, batraster.com. So check that out. Sure. I don't think there's anything else I have to say in the opening. But, alright, so let's look it up. We're going to throw a sleeve on it. Throw a sleeve on it. If you built the deck up, you should put a sleeve on it. If you built the deck up, you should put a sleeve on it. Ho. I don't even know what sleeve to put on it. I'm just going to pick one. Sure. We'll throw that on there. Alright, so I believe he said it was supposed to be ninja. I don't see ninja. I see something that's ninja. Like ninja's blades. That makes things into ninja. But I don't see any ninja synergy here. So the deck list has got Atomic Microsizer. Which, to be honest with you, I don't know how this card really truly works. But reading the card explains the card, right? So when we read the card, Crypt Creature gets +1/+0. Whenever a Crypt Creature attacks, choose up to one target creature. That creature can't be blocked this turn and has a base power of 1/1 until end of turn. So what I'm assuming this card does is that it gives the equipped creature the +1 attack, and then it makes another one of your creatures unblockable, but it brings it down to a 1/1. Which, I mean, could be good in some instances. But if it's higher than a 1/1, you're kind of like, it's kind of like a negative ability to yourself. Unless you're looking straight at the effect of a card. Sleep Magic, I mean, I guess it's good for some sort of, like, control aspect. Drake Hatcher, I mean, I like Prowess. And Vigilance is always good on Prowess. There certainly seems to be a lot of non-creature spells in here. When we look at the breakdown of it, we only got 14 creature cards in here with 10, 25 non-creature spells. So the Prowess is pretty good. However, it's only a 2 of in this deck, which I noticed too that there's a lot of singletons in here. So I'm not entirely certain like what the whole deck build is supposed to do. There's no like centralized focus to what I see off the bat. But I mean, like, we're creating Drake tokens here. We got the Bitter Triumph, which is a good, I guess it's good. It is a good destruction spell, spot removal. Nowhere to want a 1 of. But I mean, like, 2. I guess if you're just looking at the secondary ability where you can bypass Hexproof and Ward, But I mean, like, when I think about playing this, I'm thinking about also the first ability too, about the ability to remove things off the board by giving things -3, -3. But then again too, it's also target creature. So I mean, I guess if you're just focusing on the bottom ability, a 1-of is okay. Collector's Vault. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. You're drawing cards, discarding cards, and creature tokens. But I mean, like, you've got 2 instances so far, or 3 instances so far of discardability, because I noticed that there was some things in here that require cards being in your graveyard. We're creating treasures, which is mana ramp, but then again too, it's only a 1-of, so I'm kind of confused by the 1-of that. Dragon's Wurn, or Dragoon's Wurn, can't speak today either. Holy crap, holy Batman. Yeah, a 2/1 flying with a makes a 1/1 dude. Sure, I mean, I guess that's a blockability. Thief's Knife with Job Select. It deals combat damage to a player. Draw a card. And it's a rogue. It's a rogue. So, okay. Ninja's Blades. There's 4 of Ninja's Blades. I guess the main thing that we're looking at here, dealing combat damage to a player, draw a card, discard a card. And then I lose life equal to the discarded card's mana value. Oh, no, they do. Never mind. Duh. Hello, I read that wrong. Reading the card explains the card, right? So, then they lose life equal to the discarded card's mana value. I guess. That's cool. The negative... This also bypasses indestructibility, so I mean, I guess it's kind of cool. But for 3, just remove anything that has indestructibility on the field. Sure, I see that. Unstoppable Slasher is a problematic card for your opponent when you have him on the field. I mean, its ability is pretty dang good. So I mean, like, I guess that's where the Atomic Microsizer comes into play. You make the Unstoppable Slasher a 1/1 unblockable, and then the guy loses, your opponent loses half its life. I mean, I guess it's a good combo, but then again too, you're running 2 of them each. So I'm like I said, I'm not entirely 100% sure as to what the classification of the deck is, or how we're going to win. But I'm thinking Unstoppable Slasher has a high probability of being part of that win con. Unwithering Torment is another good spot removal. I mean, it also hits enchantments, and enchantments are pretty heavy. I think artifacts are more so heavier than enchantments. So, I mean, there isn't any, like, artifact hate in here. Monument to Endurance is good when you're discarding a lot of cards. But, I mean, like, in this particular instance, we haven't really gotten to that point where I'm discarding cards. So, I mean, Ninja Blades makes the opponent discard a card. Collector's Vault is an engine for that discard, so every turn I could be discarding a card as well to activate Moment of Endurance. Same thing with Bitter Triumph. But so far that's only 3 instances still of discarding. 1 Enduring Curiosity. I mean, this is where I would probably have like 2 of them. But, I mean, Flash for a 4/3 with the ability to be able to draw cards when a creature deals damage is pretty cool. So I mean, like, getting that more so to do your draw ability for the deck would be paramount. I would think that'd be more effective as a 2 of. Not necessarily a 3 of, but definitely a 2 of. So, Two-Faced Trickster. It comes into play as a copy of a creature I control. And it's got Mayhem. So Mayhem is pretty cool. So it also works with the 3 instances of discard ability we have. Right off the get-go. Zombify. Bringing stuff back from the graveyard. But what are we bringing back is the question that I have. So what's my target with this card from my graveyard? Is it Mind Bitten to copy something in my graveyard again? Or am I bringing back Sephiroth to hit my opponent with multiple instances of -2/-2 abilities? So that way we can put more +1/+1 counters on them. Singularity Rapture. Milling people's decks, I suppose, and destroying all creatures. But I mean, like, if that's just in here for destruction ability, I guess. I don't know if there's anything else in standard off the top of my head for such a thing. But I mean, it does cost 6. And you do get to mill half of your opponent's graveyard. So I mean, like, that might work really well with Virtue of Persistence. Because it's not specifically a specific graveyard. You can target your opponent's graveyard and put it underneath your control. Which, I mean, if that's a key thing to the deck, then, you know, Two-Face would work a lot. Would be a very heavy lifter in this aspect. And if that's the case, why are we running it as a 1-of? Same thing with the Two-Face. Why are we running it as a 1-off if we're also looking at doing something like that and playing off of those shenanigans? Arden the Usurper, whatever. Demons who control Menache, Lifelink, and Haste. They're hasty things now. But then again, too, here's the question: how many demons do we have in here? How many things are we looking at that have that demon ability? Getting a combat on your turn, exile 1 card, creature card from your graveyard. From a graveyard. If you exile this way, you create a token of that card. So, I guess that's another thing that you're probably doing with Singularity Rapture, with opponent milling half their library rounded down. But at the same time, too, here's my thinking, too. That's only a one-time ability. Once that happens, you know, you're waiting until turn 6 to do something like that. But then again, too, it's turn 8 for you to play this 4/4. And it becomes a demon with Menache, Lifelink, and Haste. So, I mean, yeah, okay, cool. You got 3 of them in there, and they're a legendary creature. But, I mean, like, I would put a couple more Singularity Raptures in here, too, to make that more of an effective thing. You know, because otherwise the only other demon that you're going to hit is this 9-drop. 9/9 Flying Lifelink Ward. Sacrifice 3 downline permanents for the ward. Which, I mean, sure, I mean, it gets things off the board for your opponent, too. And since it only costs 9 as late game, 1 of this is understandable to have in the deck. But I mean, like, 2, I don't quite understand the secondary abilities. So if a card you didn't control would be put into a graveyard from anywhere, exile instead during your turn. You play cards exiled with him. If you cast a spell this way, pay life equal to its mana value rather than paying its mana cost. So, my question for that is, so when I do Virtue of Persistence with Valgaroth, I'm exiling it and then paying life for it instead of just plugging it in the graveyard. So that's where I'm kind of like unsure, like how this card, besides being Flying Lifelink Ward and with Arden making it Menache and Haste, I don't really see too much what you're trying to do here with this, because it's like when I'm bringing stuff back, especially because it's got to be from an opponent's graveyard. Yeah, that's kind of like weird, because then I can play just about anything with Singularity Rapture when they mill half their library. But then again, too, I'm playing it by paying life. Any spell. So, I mean, I guess, okay. So, I mean, like, if they have a lot of, like, control aspect, I could play that. But then again, too, I'm also hurting myself to do that. I suppose. I mean, the more that I talk about it, the more that I look at it, this card is a little bit better than what I'm thinking that it is. But, I mean, still, too, it's a one-off, most definitely. But, I mean, then we got stuff in here. I mean, like, cool. But, I mean, like, if I'm looking at the mana here, too, Temple of Deceit, it's a tapped, 1 Watery Grave, it's not. But, I mean, this gives you the ability to scry, it's good. Rogue's Passage makes things unblockable. So, I mean, sure, your big beefy guys are unblockable and stuff, but it does cost 4 for such a thing. So it is a late game ability thing. I mean, when it comes down to the mana value here, I would probably do 3 Watery Graves. Take out 1, 2. I'd probably just get rid of the Temple of Deceit altogether. And then what is our CMC is 3/6 and we got 22 land. I don't like that. I don't like the fact that we have 22 land and a CMC of 3/6. We're gonna have some mana issues, because realistically, according to the graph here, our goal, it's very important that we get to 3. But I mean, like, we also got 7 cards that are +6. And it being creatures. Mostly creatures here. So, I mean, looking at the graph aspect of it, too. I don't know. I seriously think that more than 23 land is probably going to be good. In this particular instance, if it was 3/6, 23 is doable. 24, I would like that better. But then I would have to take out an additional card. I mean, like I said, running things at just 1 step over the line, like at 61, is not a bad option. Running things game 2 or 3 at 62 is okay. But I wouldn't run things at 62-ish. But still, 23 land for such a thing here is kind of, eh. And then, of course, if we're calling it Ninja, I guess if you're looking at it from the unblockability standpoint, being Ninja, sure. But I mean, like, you don't have any ninjas. There's no ninjas in here. So it's not like a Ninja Tribal theme. I think it's more along the lines of, like, the concept of what ninjas do applies to the deck. But that's just my analysis. I don't know how this will look when we play it. So let's just, like, go and do that. We're going to go and play it. Not that I'm trying to be hypercritical about anybody's, deck submissions or anything like that. It's your creation, it's your baby, man. I'm just looking at it and trying to see if we can't do what you're trying to do better. However, just by analyzing the deck list doesn't always give you an accurate picture as to what people are trying to do when they build a deck. Actual gameplay through the deck more so gives you a generalized idea of how it works, or what the idea or concept is. I don't even know what a good hand looks like here. In this particular instance, I only have 2 non-land cards. We're just going to go ahead and mulligan that because, in my opinion, I don't think that's great. Sure, I guess. We'll throw back the Curiosity. I think. Because we don't have blue and it costs 2 and 4, or 2 and 2 blue. 2 and 4 blue. Wow. Speak. Okay, so we have 3 of them in the deck. And we got 2 of them by turn 1. So, I mean, okay. So I guess what we're trying to do is we're trying to get that in our graveyard as early as before turn 4. I suppose, and then they lose 8. Okay. So I'm trying to get to turn 3 here. There's an equip cost of 2. I guess we'll play it. Job selected, equip it. It's a 2/2. Sure. Sure. There's our turn 4. I don't know if I want to put the... or just get another Ninja Blades out. Attack. I wasn't expecting him to, like, you know, take it, but he did. All right. Okay. Okay. Zombify. We'll take this card. Yeah. Yeah, I thought so. Menage, lifelink, and haste. So you need 2, and it's a 5, so you definitely have that ability to do such. Cool, but do I want... That's a really cool ability to have. Death touch, that stuff does stuff. I don't know, get something off the board. Oh. Well, that's interesting. Mill your deck, please. As per Origins, okay. Because I thought that was pretty cool to snake that, because now it's a 5/5. So that means all my creatures get +5/+5 every turn. So I mean that's kind of cool. Sure. Sure. And I get to create a 1/1. What do we got here? Blood gas. I don't know, I'll choose that. Sure. Holy ass fudge. I think you're onto something here, Mr. Spike, because that's kind of cool, actually. We'll swing there, because those are Menaches. Well, maybe not there. I'll swing here. Sure, we'll swing there too, I guess. Okay. 3. Okay. Because you have to block it with Menache. Sure. I think I want to go this way. Yeah. And like I said too, I mean, you can look at a deck and analyze it all you want. You don't know how it's actually going to 100% work or what the idea or purpose behind it is until you actually play the deck. But, that's neat. That is so neato. Alright, so, sure. Nine. With trample. Okay. Block with my 6/6er. I guess. I don't know. Oh, okay. We'll choose that one. He's at 7? We have a 13/13 flyer. Monache and a whole bunch of other crapola. Okay. Wow. Wow. Who's got 13/13? Okay, so he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blockers, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people that can attack. Yeah, okay. Because that is pretty, that is what it is. Yikes. Yikes. And it has trample. Well, that is good game, sir. I can't do anything about that. So, I see what he's trying to do. However, morning, Sarah. I see what he's trying to do with the deck. And let me tell you what, with that, with this card here, it's pretty dang cool and insane. Because off the bat it becomes a 5/5 and everything is +5/+5. So I mean, yay. I like that, and having that being able to come back all the time. So add that into the deck maybe, because it is a creature, and yeah, it comes into because the effects that you want. It's the effects. Oh yeah, no, it's Magic the Gathering, so it's in my opinion, it's a little fun, challenging game. Deck building game, you know, you build a deck, battle against other people and whatnot. I mean, so yeah, the ability there, and it's colorless, so I mean, but again too, it's from a graveyard, so it doesn't have to be your opponent's. It doesn't have to be your opponent's graveyard. It could be your graveyard. I mean, given what he's trying to do with the deck, I don't know. I don't know what a good opening hand looks like yet. We'll play a Collector's Vault. Yeah. What is it going to return? I suppose. That would be a choice, I guess. I don't know, Thief's Knife, I guess. Throw it so I can get a creature down there. Some draw ability. It can't block, so that's cool, I guess. That can, though. That could totally block, though. But I don't know why he would. Will you allow me to draw a card, my opponent, sir? I suppose. I mean, we'll just pass the turn here. Because if we pass our turn and then say he plays out a big bat, like something like that, I could probably just throw down the Enduring Curiosity as a flash instant speed type thing. Save it for that, yeah. Sure. Bam! There you go. It's a 3-2. Do I want to take 3 damage to my face? No. But am I? Yes. It's like, do I want to? No. Will I? Yes. I don't know what I want to do. I really don't. He's not gonna block with the Ouroboros. I don't know. With this plant guy. I don't think he's gonna block. I think he wants his mana ability. I don't know. I don't know. I need to get to 6 mana though. Blow everything up. So we'll just activate that. Yuck. Sure. I think I will overkill that guy. Get him out of here. Just get him out of here. And then swing in. Do you? Do you? I don't think you do. There you go. So I draw 3 cards off of this. Okay. Okay. Play additional lands. Okay. Do a bunch of really cool things. And rock and roll regrets. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Yikes. Well, that kind of sucked. I suppose. But he got rid of my shit, so I'm kind of disappointed by that. I am like slightly disappointed by that. Wow. Collector's Vault again, I guess. Throw down a Swampage. I don't know. Go in and attack. Swing. You're gonna block there. I suppose. It all depends if I want to really keep them. Rapture's a sorcery, eh? Okay. Cards does he have? 32. Half rounded down. 16. Which is 15. Welcome viewer on Facebook. Welcome viewer on Facebook. Okay, so that kind of stinks. That's a little bit of stinky pants. Oh boy. Hi Mike. It's a community submitted deck, so I'm trying to figure out how this guy is playing this deck and all that jazz. So, I mean, I think I got the gist of it, where you're trying to bring back specific cards to your from your graveyard to bring back other cards from graveyards, non-specific. I don't know, guy. I think here I really want to just go ahead and Singularity Rapture. It's a one of in the deck, so I don't know. And then I think I want to play the Ninja Blades. So that way I have something on the field. But then again, too, I have no creatures in there. The one I really wanted was that guy. So I could Singularity Rapture, but then again, that's a one of in the deck, too. So if I throw in the graveyard, somebody, like, Bajuka bogs me, then I'm fucked. Bajuka, Juka, Jukabog. Bajuka, Juka, Jukabog. And it's kind of weird too, because the vast majority of creatures, well, the creature count that I have available for the deck is, like, really low. It's low. And then he just goes and builds back up here. So I don't think this is a big win. I don't think this is a win at all. Let's draw into a land. Sure. I don't know. When we're done with this game, Mike, I'll show you what he's trying to do. So 4 and 2. And I'm at 4 life, and he's got... No, that's game. There's no possible way that anything I could do would be able to do crap here, so... It's a cool concept. I think it needs more tweaking to make it streamlined more. Here's the concept, Mr. Mike. Here's the concept. Let me pull up the deck list. So, the concept is essentially sneaky graveyard recursion ish, with a little bit of semi-control, I guess. So what he's trying to do is he's trying to play heavily off of this guy. So what we're looking at is we're looking at the secondary ability, beginning a combat in your turn, exile one target creature card from a graveyard. If you exile the card this way, create a token of that's a copy of it, and it's a 5/5 black demon. So you play their stuff with this card every combat. Here it also combos with Virtue of Persistence, and you get things in their graveyard with Singularity Rapture. You get things in their graveyard from the field with Sephiroth. You get things... you make copies of things with him. So it's all about playing cards off of your opponent's graveyard type of thing. So, I mean, yes, this card does cost 8, but you have things in here such as Ninja Blades that you can discard the Arden, deal 8 damage, and then zombify it back onto the field, which I think is cool. That's what you're trying to do for the most part. However, like I said here, you only have one, because Collector's Vault does that too. So you have 1, 2, 3, plus 4 Ninja Blades, that's 7. I think that's what my count is. 7 instances of ways you can put things from your hand into the graveyard. If it's key to get him in the graveyard, I'm not sure if more so is better. Now that I have more of an understanding of what the deck is supposed to do, because like I like the Atomic Microsizer combo with Unstoppable Slasher. So yeah, it's a 1/1, but you're trying to make it unblockable so you can do the Unstoppable Slasher's ability, I suppose. I mean, that also works with, well, that's what you try to do. Because why would you want to make your, I don't know, Arden a 1/1 unblockable, your Velgoth Terror unblockable? Because that's another combo too, while I'm talking about this too, is the Terror Eater here. Once that's on the field, that doesn't really matter. Because I was thinking this plus Singularity Rapture, but it destroys all creatures, then they do that. And then this would be gone by that particular point. You know. Because I suppose once they play stuff, it becomes able to be played with that ability. I don't know. But I mean, like, I see what he's trying to do with the deck. I really do. I mean, it's got a one of some crowd control, but you can also copy it and copy it. You can also use that to copy Arden. Because what you want is the ability. You want that ability. That's the key, is the ability. The key here is Arden. You want that ability to be on the field as quickly as possible. So, Mind Bitten, sure. That would make sense to copy that ability from your graveyard. Make it a copy of Arden. Same thing with Vazin. Vazin actually is, I think, a little bit Well, it's also good because if Arden is on the field, it becomes a copy of him. But see, here's the thing too. It enters the ability triggers are different, so you can't just use Vazin to copy Mind Bitten because it already entered the field. The ability doesn't also add. It doesn't stack because the ability has to resolve for it to be able to stack, and it doesn't enter. So, I mean, that copies that, or copies that, is what I'm looking at. Possibly. I mean, it's got a lot of good, like, removal, too. So, I mean, bypasses the indestructibility by giving it negative, like, 1,000, a 10,000 or whatever. I can see where he's going, flying for blockability purposes, for survivability. Creating treasure tokens with the collector's vault and the gold pick. However, I don't know, just having one-ups would be good at all. I don't know, I'm kind of hesitant on one-ups mainboard for game 1, personally. But I see what you're trying to do. I see exactly what you're trying to do. And it's like only 14 creature cards, and I counted 25 non-creature cards. 10, 10, and 5 plus land. I can see where your draw ability early on matters. Hence probably why the Thief's Knife and Ninja Blade. And especially with the draw ability. But see, I would probably put in, if you're looking for that draw ability, maybe another Thief's Blade, another Collector's Vault, another Collector's Vault. Maybe I would throw in one more Singularity Rapture. I mean, I don't even think there's a sideboard for this either. So, I mean, realistically, we could just make up a sideboard for it and throw some of those extra one-of copies in it. So that way we have something to play around with and see. So, like, collectors. Well, it's apostrophe S. Maybe throw 2 more in there just for shits and giggles. Knife. What else did he have? Singularity. Oh, I've got an M in there too. Why? And now a 0. Throw an extra Singularity Rapture in there, maybe. In the sideboard here, what else do we have that does stuff? It's key to get him in there. It's key to get... But I don't know if 4 of would be good if I'm increasing my draw ability. But I mean, this is standard. What do we have for destroy effects? Like board wipes in blue-black. Besides Singularity Rapture. Because, I mean, like, Singularity Rapture does cost 4 or 6. don't know. I think maybe I want to throw in another overkill. Because, I mean, negative counters do bypass indestructibility, so... Yeah, you too, Mike. Let me know what you think about this deck later, too. So maybe another overkill in the sideboard. But what do I have that has, like, destroy? Because you're not wanting to look at... Oh, I spelled that wrong. A lot of spot removal, but I'm not looking for spot removal. What I am looking for... I will. I totally will. Mike usually is my go-to guy for a lot of decks and deck building stuff. He's pretty good at what he does. Welcome to another group. It is standard. Standard. But I'll include all that in your Discord too. Well, I mean, there is that. I mean, it does cost less than 6. I mean, it is less than 6. Villainous Wrath is less than 6. And it does destroy all creatures. But I mean, like, too, here's another crazy cool thing. 0-point Ballad with toughness X or less. But then I lose X life, which doesn't really matter because if it's not on like an insanely high freaking number, then it's all good to go. And I also get to have graveyard recursion from a non-specific graveyard. So, I mean, there is that. I mean, there is that. It just has to be 6 or more, so I would have to also lose 6 life, and it would cost 7. And I get to recursion. And it costs 7 for it to be a recursion as well. Ooh, but I mean, like, we got other recursion stuff in there too, so I mean, like, it could cost less than 6 or 5. And it does have that ability if I do need that ability. We'll throw 3 of them in the sideboard because really? But then again, too, this one also is a definite 5. I don't know. I like the recursion ability. Don't like losing the life. What is that 9-drop, though? I was talking about that 9-drop, right? But I also want to see if I don't have it. There it is. I don't have it. And it is a creature, so I can recursion it with the I don't remember what the card name is. The 4-drop that I have in the main deck list. So I mean, like, I can recursion it. It does do cool things. It does do cool things. It does do cool things. I mean, it's not a creature, so the recursion doesn't work. But I mean, it's a cool concept. $11 cards. I mean, sure. 11 cards in the sideboard. You gotta make this traditional standard for a selection. I mean, I think that's a little bit better in a sideboard type of ordeal. And I get what he's trying to do. And that's a crazy cool concept. I mean, if you're playing best of one, sure, I guess. But I think that that's definitely a better avenue to go, is to have that all those extra abilities in the sideboard in case you need more. We're gonna finish that. And I think I'm going to just export that. And I'm going to throw it up in the Discord before I forget. Oh. Because I've super receded? Notepad. We're gonna notepad it up here. We're gonna add a new one here. We're gonna control paste it. Nope, that is the number. It is 1. So yeah, no, okay. I'm thinking. So yeah, I don't think I have enough time to play another one. I have to like leave in like 25 minutes roughly. So I don't think 25 minutes is enough time to play another game. But I get where you're going with it. I get where you're going with it, Mr. Spike. Most definitely. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and end the stream here. So that's our show. Thanks for watching. Thank you very much for Spike for submitting a deck list for us to look at and to play. It's a crazy cool concept. I like it. It's good. It does need a sideboard for best of 3, and I would probably play it more so as a best of 3. It's really good. Yeah. I could throw up the deck list that I had modified with the sideboard for it up on the next stream that we do. So we can do that. And sure. Music today was provided by Bat Rastard and Hive Pollock, so thank you very much for providing today's music selection. Appreciate it. Stream is also sponsored by Dubby.gg, all natural energy drink and hydration needs with the no crashes and jitters energy levels with 150 milligrams of caffeine. Be sure to utilize this product code Hyperbolic Gaming to get 10% off that order. Don't forget links in the description, video description for the music selection for Hyperbolic and Bat Rastard. Check out Bat Rastard at his new website, batrastard.com. My favorite Dubby energy drink link is down there as well. The form submission for playing best of 3 and or deck submission for having us play a deck is also down there as well. So be sure to fill those out. And yeah, I guess with that being said,
catch you guys on the flippity flip.
And as always, my guys,
be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes!
Have a good one.